a public spectacle where you're dragged, gutted, and split in four. That is a quartering. Sound familiar? Because Jeremy Hamby is currently giving us a front row seat to his own career being dismantled piece by piece. In today's episode,
people forget this all kind of stems back to the original issue, which was with Kino Casino.
Apparently there's like now 5 channels, I think, that have been struck.
This video was pulled from YouTube for harassment and bullying.
Frankly, we are talking about the famous Walmart crapper known as TheQuartering, the Shark King, whoever you want to call him.
I said, look, I know he's your boy, but your boy's a dick and has no class.
He's in a hell of his own creation.
Whatever happens, happens.
I think she's right. You are retarded.
Get it on! They owe him a lifetime of loyalty, bitch!
I made you!
Jerry, what are you doing? I used to be a viewer. I used to use your clips sometimes. I remember when I found TheQuartering. I was into gaming drama from people like Total Biscuit, rest in peace, and Jim Sterling's Jimquisition before, and I was watching people like Guru Larry and Game Grumps, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie. God damn, I'm getting old. I was heavy into gaming culture.
We got a lot of games here, and it's our job to find them. Hey, I'm Billy.
And I'm Jay.
Rest in peace. And have been since I started game collecting as a teenager. But politics were starting to creep in. Niche gaming drama channels were talking about it. If you really paid attention, you could see it. I think it really started around the Leafy and Drama Alert era. Not because of either of those two or anything. I didn't even watch them. That's just how I remember that era. It was like 2015, 2016, something like that. And that's how I could recognize there was a shift toward politics. And back in the day, Jeremy went to a convention or something.
I is about a week late in regards to a YouTuber from Unsleeved Media getting assaulted for his views by a far-left shop owner. The question I sent, or I want you to explore, is it wrong? Is this just the start of the decline into the sort of far-left attempt to promote violence by saying that it's okay to punch a Nazi? Even if that said person is not actually a Nazi, but just a Trump supporter. Well, Keith, that's an interesting question. I'm not sure about that particular incident you're referring to. The one incident that I do know of that happened recently was Jeremy Hamby from TheQuartering, the YouTuber Jeremy, who was allegedly physically assaulted at a comic convention by someone who walked up to him, asked what his name was, and then just laid into him with a barrage of punches and was screaming obscenities about how he was going to kill him. And Jeremy basically had to retreat, and other people had to intervene to protect Jeremy in that situation. And apparently the alleged attacker has been posted photos of himself on social media wearing the Punch a Nazi t-shirt. This is this idea, this new ideology, this Punch a Nazi ideology, which is now gaining a lot of popularity in some quarters. This is a movement that we should be fearful of. In fact, I would argue that we should be just as fearful of the Punch a Nazi movement as we should be of the Nazi movement itself.
Things were getting insane in the nerd culture. At the time, nerd culture was just starting to gain popularity, really. Before then, if you were a nerd, you were looked down upon. You were an outcast. You were weird. At the time, nerd culture was just starting to spread.
And if you go to lootcrate.com/GameGrumps and use the code GameGrumps, you get 10% off your subscription.
Resident Evil.
Did you know? Welcome to Let's Play The Last of Us. Top of the morning, Chili! You're not my dad!
My favorite streamer, Ninja, is currently doing a charity live stream for suicide prevention.
Like a virus. with shows like Big Bang Theory, and the nerd culture merchandise virus was spreading. Being into that version of nerd culture and being there for the shift toward politics was what made Jeremy popular, talking about Marvel movies and such. So now, we have the lore. Let's check in on where he is today.
Jer, time's up. We're back, Jer. You only posted one video today, Jer. What happened?
What happened?
Wasn't it supposed to be 5 videos?
Oh no.
Wake up, Jer! Your nightmare's here!
That's unhinged.
And as I told Jer from the very beginning of this, if you strike us down, Jer, we'll become more powerful than you can possibly imagine. And the prophecy has come to pass. The H3H3 Legion marching. The fucking Mudahar Jeet fucking army coming in from the western fucking front. Brittany Venti, the side scroller forces.
Craig.
Yellow Flash. Luther fucking Morgan. Grant fucking man, Bearing coming in.
I know we're missing people.
Man, it's so bad. Everybody's talking about this situation. It's all over the place. I checked my streams earlier. Everybody was talking about the quartering, except for like maybe 3 people that YouTube was showing me in my subscriptions box. Dude's career is absolutely cooked.
There's a billion. Like,
surprisingly, Ethan Ralph, although we disavow his actions of getting drunk in a hotel room and not actually delivering any content to anybody because he's fucked up on drugs with a black porn star
I don't know who that is.
or whatever, but he's
Nerdrotic.
Nerdrotic, Friday Night fucking tight.
You know what we can
There's
do?
so many names. And this is where Jer made the ultimate mistake, and honestly, it was
I was in the Smash JT live stream the other night while he was talking about the quartering. The creator of Minecraft Notch jumped in. That shit was absolutely insane.
Providential that I had this vacation with my family because suddenly it no longer became about us.
Yeah.
The focus was no longer on just us. It was only us that was really making fun of quartering, putting in the effort to deep dive into him. And had he just let us continue doing what we were doing,
I stopped watching him before all of this drama. For the most part, like there was a video here and there that I'd watch if I was interested in the topic. I wasn't really watching it for him. But he was kind of in that like Tim Pool space. I liked some of the people that he had on his show. But I mean, every once in a while, there was just something weird would drop. He did a really good job at hiding all this shit, I will say. But I think the alcoholism got to him. I'm pretty sure dude's got wet brain.
probably would have been fine. but instead, he pissed off the entire fucking internet.
Everybody.
And by what I mean by the entire internet, I really mean the entire internet. I'm pretty sure the only person he still has on his side is fellow cuckold Nick Rekieta. I'm pretty sure
Really?
even Ethan Van Sciver jumped
I thought he was friends with Camelot. Is that not a thing anymore?
fucking shit today after seeing the Renaissance Fair shit.
Buddy.
So it's like, buckle up.
Buckle up.
Strap the fuck in.
We are
It's
taking him down.
crazy. We're on Rumble. Thanks, Jer. Do you guys know that
I had no idea these guys existed. Actually, I did kind of know they existed because of Camelot. He did a raid one time for Kino Casino on Rumble. Was it Rumble? I don't remember. Maybe it was YouTube back, maybe when they were streaming on YouTube. There was something. I vaguely remember it, but I didn't stick around, so that's why I vaguely remember it. But now, I'm a huge fan. I watched this entire live stream. It was like 8 hours long. Oh, I didn't watch it. I kind of just had it on my other monitor while I was doing other shit all day.
Rumble has no rules. Do you know that? Rumble has no terms of service whatsoever. And the changes on Rumble that have happened, of course, I can't say they're because of Jeremy, but they're because of Jeremy.
I've even seen a slight boost in my views on Rumble. Not a very big boost, but it's definitely noticeable. Still not making any money over there.
Now, publicly, the CEO of Rumble, Chris Pavlovsky, has confirmed that Quartering's supposed multi-million-dollar renewal.
5 years.
Do you know it? That he said was 5 years worth millions of dollars, and he could do anything he wanted to anybody and burn it all down. Chris Pavlovsky confirmed publicly that's bullshit. It's not real.
No, he didn't. No way. It couldn't be. He was lying the whole time.
And privately as well. And of course, we're not in direct communication with Chris Pavlovsky.
Why would we?
But we have some friends. Our connections who have spoken directly to Mr. Pavlovsky have confirmed is yes, Quartering doesn't have a fucking contract. Rumble's not happy with Jeremy.
Yeah, the entire internet is pissed off at him, and they just pretty much got dragged into all of this for no reason. Doesn't help that Chris Pavlovsky blocked that one chick. I don't know if anything ever came of that. It was kind of a thing for a minute. I talked about it.
The rules and the promotion on Rumble has changed. Of course, not because of Mr. Hamby. It just coincidentally happens to completely fuck over his entire grift because it's actually going to require real engagement to get promoted on fucking Rumble. What?
You gotta make high quality content, man. That's why I've been doing this whole shift. I don't want to be just another reaction channel. But now all I'll ever be is a hologram. Just a ghost in the machine.
Watch time, Jer.
Because of Jer.
Jer. So we've been given the word that we're untouchable on Rumble. Really, Jeremy, we're over there on Rumble now, and we're gonna focus pretty heavily on Quartering content over there. We actually have fans, and
Kino Casino is more untouchable than John Cena's rap career.
Real viewers, pretty soon they're going to be getting more views than your videos. And with the changes coming in at Rumble, we're going to be ranked above you on Rumble in the SEO. And all the haters are going to be ranked above you. And
the thing is, the only reason it's going to be like that is because it's higher quality content. And everybody's basically just going to push them out. That's how it works with the lolcows. The lolcows, they keep trying to break into the normal spaces, and they can't anymore. Once you're labeled a lolcow, it is almost impossible to get yourself out of that hole. Because you're just going to keep getting milked forever.
The SEO Quartering. And here's the thing as well. We're going to show Chris Pavlovsky and the executives at Rumble what a real show with real viewers, real engagement, and real support looks like. Because of what the Quartering did, our clip channel that was run by Flaked, that he supported his wife and his child with, was taken away. There was a significant income stream. Quartering was right. It was between $10,000 and $15,000 a month that he took away from a
That's a livelihood.
Working class family in Ireland. And this was taken away because some fat poop pants fucking cuckold in Wisconsin couldn't handle the fact that we were pointing out that his friend of over 10 years was active in the swinging community. He was active in multiple swinging communities on Reddit. This guy was...
Wait. What do you mean on Reddit? Like, why are you doing this shit on public-facing platforms? Like, this is what sexual deviants get. This is what deviancy, degeneracy leads to every single time. Just don't do it. I don't even get it. I don't understand. Fucking disgusting freaks.
Posting under his real name folks. He's a bigger YouTube presence than Hassan Piker.
What?
By almost 100,000.
He just keeps dropping stuff on me. I had no idea any of this was true. Using his real name in swinger groups on Reddit. Holy shit. And he's also a bigger YouTuber than Hassan Piker. He's not a bigger streamer. Dude is basically like the centrist Hassan Piker. Except he doesn't really have any orbiters. Nobody's trying to defend this dude. Probably because of the weird Renaissance Fair thing. We'll get into that. In my opinion, so far, that's the worst thing.
Subscribers. He has more YouTube subscribers than Destiny by double and a half. Destiny only has 800,000. So just imagine, and we know with Destiny this
fucking only 800,000
did happen and turned out he was a cuck. But imagine with Destiny or Hassan that it turns out there's a bull going over to their fucking house for the last 10 years, actively engaged in this stuff, and none of us are allowed to.
And apparently there's another bull. Probably get into that too. Shit, there's so much. There's too much. I had to cut a bunch of this shit down because I had like 10 hours of footage. Like, fuck that. I can't do a 10-hour reaction. Maybe like a 5-hour reaction. I think that's how much I ended up cutting it down to.
Say anything because it's their private life. Well, Quartering has mentioned his wife, the exact phrase, my wife, over 2,000 times. His bedroom life with his wife. He's brought up that he doesn't love his wife, that he doesn't care about his wife. We're going to show.
Why don't you divorce her then? Actually, I don't really believe in that. Get your life together, man.
You all of it tonight. In no way is he the victim in any of this. He's claiming harassment, but everything he did, he brought upon himself.
These are going to be fully like uncensored. You could watch the clips. They're going to be put up there, and they're going to be censored in a way.
I know that everybody wants it on YouTube.
Yes. So
it's going to be on YouTube. Don't worry. It's going to be on YouTube. Here's how. Flaked is still going to edit every single one of these clips to be suitable for advertisement and the community guidelines on YouTube. If you DM Flaked at Kino Casino Clips on X/Twitter, whatever you want to call it, he will show you how to set up and upload and set up
thumbnail
and to set up the metadata and the tags and everything.
That is fucking crazy, dude. And you know, I've been talking about how streamers have just been buying clippers. Some of them have thousands of clippers that are just posting clips as a full-time job. And Kino Casino is basically like, you want to do that? Go ahead. We don't even want money. You can take all the money, and here's how to do it. And we got to make it as high quality as possible. That's the only way to fight against the slop. You got to make high quality slop.
Set up your very own Kino Casino clip channel.
You can monetize
it. And you can monetize it, lace it with as many fucking ads as you want, sell channel memberships. I don't give a single fuck. Hail Hydra! We are going to...
Hail Hydra. Okay, man. It's a little bit too close. I'm here for it.
Every time Quartering strikes down one of these channels, 3 more, 4 more, 5 more, 10 more are going to pop up in their place. He thinks that he has control of the internet. He does not. Every single person who thinks they're smarter and stronger and more powerful than the collective will of every single person on the internet has always been proven wrong, and they have been destroyed in short measure. And it will be no different this time. Already tonight, we're 15 minutes into the broadcast. There are nearly 11,000 live viewers here.
Our chat before we started, by the way, was crazy. Our chat before we started was like a regular show.
This was their return stream. Their second stream did the same.
Chat. Like, I swear to God, it's crazy.
Before Quartering did what he did, we were getting between 4 and 6,000 live viewers.
If it was a very hot topic.
If it was a big day, we were getting 6,000 live viewers. He has nearly doubled our live audience overnight. And it didn't have to be this way, Jeremy.
I think it's going to get worse. I think it's going to get much, much worse.
You could have just let us make fun of you. And I just want to point this out to everybody. iDubbbz let us make fun of him.
How fucking pathetic, man. iDubbbz is less of a worm than TheQuartering is.
Nick Rekieta let us make fun of him.
You know?
Do you know? Like DSP lets us make fun of him. Do you know? I don't know what to say. When it was happening to Jack Murphy at his behest.
Yeah, I remember Jack Murphy. He used to be a Timcast guy. Whatever happened to him? I'm just kidding. I know what happened.
No issues. He profited off of it. A million videos. When it was happening to Brie Larson at his behest, he had no problem. And if any of them cried out, we're getting death threats, our families are being harassed, he laughed. And we're going to show that. And he would go, provide proof. But we're supposed to take him at his word about the supposed crazy IRL harassment, and his family is living in fear without any evidence, without any receipts, a standard of proof that he himself has never accepted. And after telling us his wife is living in fear, he posts a selfie with his wife.
Yeah, day after.
But she's living in fear, and she's a private person. I, on the other hand, have censored the photo of his wife.
Yeah, you did.
He exposes his wife to the internet constantly. Tonight, you're going to hear him talk about the smell of his wife's vagina.
Oh, God.
How it stinks because she's a vegan. You're going to hear him say
that doesn't even
not
make
only
sense.
does he not love his wife, but he doesn't even care about his wife. That he wants.
I think he's just saying stupid shit that isn't true to make himself look cool in conversations.
To be alone, that he'd rather live in a 2-bedroom apartment alone.
Or maybe it is true. Who knows, man? I don't know what his wife's vagina smells like. I kind of don't care, you know what I mean?
Tonight, you're going to hear that he is happy only speaking and being with his wife for 30 minutes a week. Tonight, you're going to hear Jeremy say that him and his wife never celebrate Valentine's Day and they never have sex. You're going to hear Jeremy talk about his bedroom and say that if they ever do have sex, he's pretty much always on bottom doing no work. You're going to hear Jeremy Hamby tell you
she's going to leave him. How long have they been married? You're going to end up leaving him, and then he's going to have to pay her forever.
About his engagement to his wife, how he didn't even do a romantic proposal, how he just bought the ring and threw it at her.
He threw the ring.
About how because the bedroom is dead, his own wife caught him masturbating to pornography.
Oh my God!
On him.
No.
Oh no.
And by
These
the
are
way,
the things that he publicly says about his own wife to an audience of millions. But we are the ones apparently harassing his wife, making his wife live in fear. When people pointed out to you that you were putting her in harm's way, you said it was funny to kick the hornet's nest. You said it was fun in games. Well, is it fun in games or is it serious life ruination? You have to pick a lane. But the thing with TheQuartering from the very beginning has been he will not pick a lane. Somehow his channel is always under attack, but it's always the most successful it's ever been. Somehow he's always a multi-millionaire with Rolexes and RC tracks and saltwater aquariums, but also having to lay off staff, and times are tough and he doesn't know if he's going to make it. This has always been the problem with Jeremy Hamby. He is oppressed. He's being victimized. He's being persecuted.
Even if all that is going on, don't fucking talk about it to the public. They don't need to know what's going on behind the scenes. Even if like you want to be transparent and let your audience know what's going on, let them know everything's all good or everything's all bad. Just shut the fuck up if you can't handle that. I feel like this is my motto. Just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Don't talk about yourself. I hardly ever talk about myself.
But he's also unbothered. He's smiley face posting. He's flourishing. He's in his lane, touching grass. Eventually, you have to make a choice about who you are. You can't fool everybody all the time. You can't silo everything. You can't attempt to contain everything with deplatforming, censorship, and refusal to address. Eventually, it escapes containment, and it has escaped containment. Public opinion has already basically been decided, Jeremy. No one believes.
That's how lolcowism works. It's almost a religion at this point.
You. No one sides with you. Maybe, had you come out from the beginning, maybe you could have survived this. But now, you're fucked.
Maybe this is like the opposite of religion.
Do you get that? Like, I don't think he gets it yet.
He doesn't. No, he doesn't. I've been watching his channel like a hawk for the past week and a half, right? I'm not even joking, folks.
I've been watching other people watch his channel like a hawk, and it's been really fun.
Views are so down. I don't think he makes anything on YouTube anymore. He posted 1 out of 5 of the videos. 1. And he can't post videos. Every comment is just negative. He has to sweep it all fucking up. Yeah. And the views are just gone.
But this is what he thinks, right? He thinks if he bans every single person who comments anything, and it can be as innocuous as asking Jeremy, how are the oranges? How was your weekend? Do you know that if you put the word weekend in his Rumble chat, you get automatically banned? Like the word, it's filtered. You can't say weekend.
I don't get people who like ban people and block people. I get it if there's actually some like bots and shit, but if some people are saying some mean words that you don't like, they're making fun of you, don't fucking touch that. It's not worth it. It makes everything so much worse. Have you never heard of the Streisand effect?
I don't think you can say orange in his Rumble chat anymore. Here's the problem, Jeremy. If it was just us, you could have got away with this. But the problem is, Bering, one of your closest, tightest associates for a decade, is speaking about this. You have an audience overlap with him. Stuttering Craig, Friday Night Tights, you have audience overlap with these people. Yeah. Asmongold.
Yeah, I watched all those people, and TheQuartering was just lumped in there with them. And now he is no longer. I'm still watching all of the other people. He's the only one that I'm not watching.
Is talking about this. Mudahar, Some Ordinary Gamers, you have audience overlap with.
Oh, we're definitely going to get into that reaction.
This person
who threw 5 subs right now, by the way. Thanks, Muda. Appreciate it. An amazing video, by the way. Holy shit, dude.
He genuinely believes that if he just bans enough people in the comments section, it'll all go away, and by May 4th, everything will be fine. And because you're so stressed,
May the 4th be with you.
Fucked out of your mind on Xanax and booze and unable to function.
Unfortunately, he's on the dark side.
Because you have serious mental health issues, which I actually feel bad for at this fucking point. If it wasn't for the fact that you took food out of my friend Flake's fucking family's mouth, you fucking scumbag, as you have your panic attack fucking diarrhea and you cry. But by the way, this guy's threatening to
this is war.
Kill himself yesterday. But you know, when all of these women...
Give me a fucking break, dude. Nobody wants to hear your whiny woe is me bullshit. This is some straight up Boogie behavior. This is something that Boogie 2988 would do. Or like Review Tech USA. Bro belongs on LolCal Live.
And all these feminists and stuff that Quartering went after over the years said shit like that. He spat on them and laughed in their fucking face. So why should he suddenly get coddled and, oh, we treat him like a big fucking baby and let him piss his fucking Pampers?
He's just a wee little baby.
In public. Fuck him. Fuck him. There's no mercy for him in this fucking dojo. He's not even admitting he did a single fucking thing wrong.
Well, he's a narcissist.
Even though just 2 weeks ago, he was admitting that his behavior was gay. Trying to threaten us, we have to take this down or our channel's going to go down. He admitted
it doesn't matter when it's him doing it because he's a narcissist.
It was fucking gay. But when we didn't capitulate to him, he took it down anyway and now doubles down. And this guy, for a decade plus, remember, Andy, when you had a dispute with Sargon? You remember this?
Yes.
And Sargon lied, as Quartering would say in his most recent tweet, lied on your name, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you had DMs
and I leaked
showing that it was a lie.
I had to.
You leaked them to save your career and your reputation.
Yeah.
Quartering said that no one should trust you or associate with you ever again because you broke the bro code of creators by leaking DMs.
Even though I was being lied about.
Here
yeah, right.
He goes, leaking the DMs with Stuttering Craig, making threats to Craig that he's going to scalp him, that he's going to...
It's like he's flip-flopping on all of the things that everybody hates. And he ends up sticking with the one that everybody hates. Doing all of the things. He's checking off all of the boxes on the things that you should not do. There's one of two paths to go down. You either retire from the internet and go get a real fucking job. We all know that's not going to happen. Especially at his age, with the alcoholism and everything. Maybe disability will work. Or two, he stays posting, and he's stuck with the lol cow status. And it doesn't go away.
End his career, that he's going to get his channel banned. Quartering said that he would get one channel banned a day. That he would do a live stream burning down one creator's career a day that crossed him.
I wonder what his live stream is going to look like when he comes back.
But you know what happened? He sobered up in the morning and deleted them all. Mm-hmm. And this is like a Groundhog Day phenomenon where every fucking day, this guy, once 5 p.m. Central hits, it's like fucking Old Reliable in Yellowstone National Park. The fucking shit geyser kicks fucking off when it's Miller time, as old Matt Jarbo fucking said. And the whole cycle begins again of threatening people. And we're going to deplatform. We're going to expose you. We're going to do this. We're going to go through your dirty laundry.
I don't even know how it gets to that point. Like, he's got to know that there's something wrong here, for one. But also, I used to drink pretty heavily. Maybe it's because I was young. Maybe it's because I wasn't like an old fat fuck. But I was like never angry. I was never like trying to fight people. I wasn't crashing out online. I get really chilled out whenever I'm drunk. But maybe if I become like a super wet-brained alcoholic. Yeah, I don't know, man. His brain definitely ain't working right.
But God forbid anybody go through old Jeremy Hamby's dirty fucking laundry, of which there is a fuckload and more discovered every single day. And this is the POV right now.
This is him right
inside
now.
Quartering's multi-million-dollar mansion. By the way, I've never known anybody who has 20 acres of fucking land with a mansion, all the toys, all the financial security, Rolex watches, pets, loving wife who's
I'll never understand people who get all of that shit. I could understand it if you're going in on something like that with a lot of people, like a big family, but you yourself, and also being an alcoholic, and also hating your life, also making slop content just to stay afloat. Why would you have all of that? Dude is actually fucking retarded. I don't know. Maybe he needs to go on financial audit. Caleb Hammer. I think he'd probably just do what Boogie did. Excuse after excuse. No, I didn't actually do anything wrong. It was actually all of these bad circumstances that got in my way. All these haters online.
Out of his fucking league, who's so butthurt that two fucking retards from Canada called him a cock that he decided to destroy.
They're from Canada? I take back everything I said. Disavow.
Destroy his entire livelihood and hurt other people's livelihoods as well. Who's ever heard of such a thing? Maybe he's not doing as well as he lets on, folks. Maybe he's under a lot of stress and strain. Maybe he's in a little bit of debt. Maybe he's in a little bit of trouble. But here we have live POV from Casa de Hamby.
Maybe he won't own his coffee company anymore, Raz. I don't know.
You know, his trademark just lapsed on it.
I might be in discussion
I don't know.
with someone.
We may be the owners of coffee brand coffee soon enough.
We got a lawyer on the line right now.
Yeah, we actually do. Yeah.
And guess what? We don't want you selling our coffee.
Oh, buddy, we got Yellow Flash for 25 subs. We've got Bohea Pants for 50 subs.
All right, I have to speed this part up.
We got Gundam Pilot Mitchell, Sly Maverick for subs, McKnight 755 for 5 subs.
Let's go!
Slogganob for 10 subs. Lady Snowblood for 20 subs. The S Next Door for 5 subs. Snake Plissken 79 for 5 subs. Hamley's Liquor Cabinet for a sub. Rice Patty Master for 2,000 kicks. Helen A. Barrow for 25 subs. What the fuck? 25 subs. For 2,000 kicks.
I don't feel like yelling right now. I haven't had coffee yet. Dude, it just keeps going. They made so much money on this stream. Yo!
Holy shit.
50,000!
Dark King Bowser!
I never even seen that. It's a grenade.
It's a boom! That's a new. It used to be 10,000. That's 500 US dollars. Feed me more, motherfucker! He says, coffee cock, you may have taken our clips channel, but you will never take our freedom! Fuck you, flag it! Also, Venti for 3rd chair. Hi, Brit. Kalen Carnage for 5 subs.
Keeps going.
J-Mac for 25 subs! Whoa, buddy! Fork it the fuck over! 2 fucking paywalls! We're under attack! Support the Gumroad! Support the fucking locals! It's fucking war mode!
Shiesteen for 50 subs!
50 subs! Jesus, this is what losing everything feels like?
Definitely what it looks like.
It's not too bad. Thanks, Jer.
Yeah, thanks,
wow, buzz, shit.
I hope
we're never gonna recover from what you've done, Jer.
Buddy.
Oh no!
We're gonna rape him.
It will never be the same again. Nothing will ever be the same again. I think Kino Casino is just going to keep rising, and I think they're going to be a problem for YouTube. I think YouTube's got some major problems coming very, very soon. A bunch of really high-quality shows are just popping up on other platforms. And, like, I saw this coming years ago. That's why I didn't stick to just one platform. I'm even on other platforms that people probably haven't heard of, like Odyssey and BitChute. Well, I'm not on BitChute anymore. I need to get back on BitChute.
So bad now, guys. Like, I don't think you
it's
understand.
Already begun. Listen, even if we were to die in car accidents tomorrow,
it's too late.
The rest of the internet is picking up the torch to burn this motherfucker down. It's bigger than us now. That's the thing. It doesn't end with us now because of how stupid Jeremy is. And then he doesn't just let other people have their say. Because if he let them have their say, maybe they would move on. But then he goes after their livelihoods and threatens to take everything from them too. So now it's like...
And it's only happening on YouTube. fuck YouTube, man. At this point, I'm just waiting for a ban. So many people are getting banned right now for totally innocuous shit. Innocuous. I'd like to have an Oculus. Them shits is expensive.
An existential battle for 45 subs! The left is attacking.
I love how they just randomly get into the 450 subs! Alright, what's going on here with the lazy show? What is this? What's happening?
My bowel movements! My toilet is under attack from the woke left!
Definitely tired.
That's diabolical.
Bulletin from me to you, a bullhorn right out of the blue, a bullet right into your brain, in bullet points that will explain. I'm bulldozing the bullshit now. Those bullets say that I'm a cow. They're gonna find the bulwark raised. Best believe it's my final phase. Buloo, the color of the sky today. Buloo, the tears I'm gonna cry today. Buloo, it's horrible to think about. Buloo, it's terrible, it gives me gout. Buloo, I'm miserable and I know why. Buloo, it's visible that I might cry. Buloo, impossible yet true somehow. Buloo, guess he's the bull and I'm the cow. Buloo, oh Buloo.
I love
Curses!
it. Subscribe to Lazy Show.
I'll get you next time, Casino!
Yeah, that video was crazy. All of that was crazy. Everything's crazy. Absolutely insane. He is completely cooked. Dude, I actually can't wait for him to come back from vacation. I'm probably going to hop into his stream if he even streams. He shouldn't. He definitely shouldn't. He's not going to be able to contain it. It's going to get real messy.
Buy them all. Link in the description. Folly Town mugs.
Adios, turd nuggets.